Hey guys, welcome back to more Winter Novel. Last time, our protagonists went out to talk about Dalakudi and other random crap while not doing their work. Will they make it by their deadline? Find out next time on this episode of Winter Novel. I had to make some sort of dumb joke at some point during this. Alright, let's go ahead and continue. Alright, painting stuff. Well, I remember this picture. This piece is of one of the most significant battles in history. A lot of locals had ancestors that fought in this battle. The armistice, agreed upon afterwards, helped bring about a long period of peace and prosperity. What? More Dalakudi? I should have known that they was going to bring it back up. That should be an achievement title. Dalakudi. No. Those are only about modern wars. So where did you learn all this? Seriously, I want to know. Do you have a history book? Do you have history books at home? Oh no, see, I don't just play Dalakudi. I have lots of historical games too. I particularly like the strategy war game. I feel ashamed every time I say the name of that game. Ugh, you really are a hopeless case after all. More dots. Alright. Some sort of building. Wow, this cafe still exists? Let's check it out. Here? It doesn't look very decent. What do you mean? This is the best place in town. What? This is one of those places you've seen in your games. It certainly looks old enough. Now now you'll tell me a story that back in the Stone Age, a quirky local businessman entertained the people with a mammoth show. Right at this very spot. Is that what you think of me? I don't just sit around playing computer games, you know. Yeah, you also sit around watching movies and TV shows. I get it already. Hey, don't be like that. I came to this cafe many years ago. I remember the name of it. Tavern. That's not really a name of anything, but whatever. Well, it's certainly something different. We may as well go in. You can tell me all about what brought you here back then. While you're at it, you can tell me why this cafe has such a strange name. I don't know, why is it called Tavern? I mean, it's probably just the generic name. I don't know. Ugh, this looks ugly. It's like a bunch of chickens. Actually, you guessed correctly, oddly enough. This place is actually a historical building. Our people have been coming here to eat for more than a century. Also, they have the most delicious tea in the world. The owner is a bit nostalgic and came up with the name. It's his way to keep the place historically authentic. How do you know so much about this place, and how did you get here from the last time? Well, that's a long story. I was very young then. I'd only just started with my freelancing. There was a customer who really wanted to meet in person. I found out that he wasn't actually looking for someone to do freelance work. He was looking for a drinking buddy. I had no idea at the time, of course, and turned up dressed like I was going in for an interview. One of the few times in my life wearing a jacket. That was the first and last time in my life I did something, such a stupid thing. What stupid thing? Meeting with a complete stranger in another city? No, I wore a jacket. That's what was really stupid. Hey, you were in a jacket all week in the bank. It was very difficult for me. This guy ended up being okay, I guess. Sociable, he didn't get completely drunk, told me a lot of history about this place. I remember it clearly. This was meant to be my first serious work order, and well, such is life. You mentioned the tea here. How do you know about it? You were drinking alcohol with that man that time, I assume, not tea? Well, I almost didn't drink, but this was a new client, so I joined him. I wasn't feeling so great afterwards. He noticed my condition and told me about this magic local tea. All my pain vanished after having a cup. So he left the place completely sober, and in the end, he actually had a work order for me. He ended up being very honest and direct client and paid me very well for my work. You certainly have an interesting life. Here I am stuck in the bank and can't get out. I'm overloaded at work and I can't see daylight. What about catching up with friends? Well, I can't talk. I'm being a unsociable computer homebody. I thought I said nobody for a second, but whatever. You're a girl though. You must have a bunch of friends. Yeah, well, not really. Most are only acquaintances. Everyone only cares about themselves, and when they're all together, all they do is stand around boasting of their successes. I wasn't expecting that. To be honest, it's not very often that I go out. I just wanted to go home after work. I'm usually too busy on the weekends. We've worked for almost a week in the cafe. This is my longest cafe marathon. Wow, it turns out that maybe my life isn't so bad after all. At the very least, I get to meet with customers or just do some small jobs here and there to cover living expenses, and I get to regularly get out of the house. Yeah, still, it's a completely different thing to be sitting in a cafe working instead of going just for fun. But this has been nice. You've been telling me all sorts of interesting stories. There's no one bothering us, and we're able to just sit here, savoring the world's best tea. And then on the way back. Oh, Vlad, look, what a cute snow meadow. Come on, let's go. Snow meadow. Why? We're almost home. What do you mean, why? It is so cute. There's no so, but, you know. Come on. Well, if you say so, okay. On the meadow. Okay, well, very amazing, am I right? In the summer, there are mushrooms everywhere. When I was a child, I was very fond of them and used to pick them when taking a walk with my parents in the woods. Sorry, I don't get up much. Phew. I need to get out on the road more often, even in midwinter. I'm out of practice with my driving. Hope Sveta hasn't noticed. Oh, there's a bird's nest in the trees, and squirrels and squirrels. That's weird. Look at how pure white it is. A great plain of snow, untouched by man. But it's not a plain, it's a forest. Oh, don't be a spoiled sport. All the same, it's cool. It's cool, Yahoo. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Oh, my childhood, there was a story about a wondrous forest. You'll never believe it. Hee hee. Listen, it goes like this. Well, it seems like Sveta has relaxed finally. Turns out she really does have a lovely smile. I like the one that she always has while in the bank. This is a completely sincere, coming straight from the heart. Okay, whatever. There are hundreds of those funny stories from childhood that everyone has, but everyone has ones that are special. The ones that take them back when they were truly carefree. What are you doing just standing there with a vulgar smile for? Catch a snowball. Oh. Snowball. And I got an achievement for snowball. And dots. Day 8. Monday. Project completion day. Well, I assume all conditions have been met. Well, you should be aware that we came across a series of issues as we progressed. We couldn't account for those when we started this project. I don't know about this. As you know, everything has been clearly listed in the contract. What it does say about this situation. It states here that the contract will be voided if proof of fault of a party is presented in any claims. Completed work remains the property of the bank as compensation for loss of revenue and impact on workplace productivity. But you can clearly see that we have done the best we could. If the volume of work was exactly as was planned for and the work list, everything would have been completed. How could we know the papers would have so many cross-references? Why are you even bothering with these excuses? The contract is concluded. It's not my fault that you can't properly assess the scope of the work detail. You agreed to a week being enough time to accomplish the task. I didn't force you. Now it's up to you to take responsibility for your decisions. But how can you do this to this? I mean, we completed the main pages and made sure that we transferred the most important documents to electronic form. And we completed most of the minor items that were raised. We didn't have time to do support pages. The reference links for those were all over the place. They want to say this would be easy, John. What is written in the contract? Ensure that all cross-links are present and confirmed to correct. Say yourself that there is no connection with some auxiliary pages. So this contract item hasn't been completed. So in accordance with paragraph 13.7 of the contract, all development rights and works, complete or in part, are now transferred to the ownership of the bank without cost. I want to remind that the contract was notarized. If you raise a case in court, you will end up with nothing, or any court's ruling will side with the bank. This contract is dishonest. The way this is written up, contractors don't have any rights. Look at this. Even if there's a case considered an act of God, the contract rules only in the favor of the bank. No one forced you into this. You had the opportunity to review the contract before signing. What a dick. It's too late to change anything. Are you kidding me? We have completed the primary test, and now you're saying that you're not willing to pay us for any of it? I think I've been clear enough with my explanation. In my perspective, the decisions I've made here are well within my legal rights. Really? you should understand our point of view as well. You're being completely unreasonable. It really doesn't matter what you think of me. In the end, it's all about money, isn't it? And right now, I will pay you nothing. So that means, fine, I get it. Would you consider negotiating? That's the question I've been waiting for, after all. It wouldn't be profitable to anger the programmers of my own website. So I have a compromise. The contract hasn't been fulfilled, and let it officially remain so. Unofficially, I will pay 50% of the agreed amount and I will retain full rights of ownership to your completed work. Do you agree? But, I could refuse, but I really don't have any other choice, do I? Exactly, that's the best I can offer. Okay, I agree. Half is better than nothing, but I won't provide support for the product. That's fine, agreed. This envelope has your money, don't let me keep you any longer. Ah, God, that manager is, like, awful. Or the boss or whatever he is. Later, in the bank. Why did you agree to all that? We did all the work except for all the issues he couldn't account for. We should have demanded the full amount. Spada, I dealt with these type of customers before. We're lucky that he paid anything at all. He would have made even more demands of us if we pushed him. These types. Come on, he can't be that hard to deal with, right? Surely. Right? Whatever. We're paid a minimum wage for working here, and it's almost impossible to get a raise, but they always issue our paychecks on time. It's for the same reason, really. It's all about the money. He's terribly greedy, but didn't want to let on or would have grounds to sue the bank. A slight box, that one. Yeah, so what should we do now? What's there to do? I'm going home. I won't be coming back to this bank again. Oh, well, let me help you pack. Oh, I don't have anything to collect. I'll just make my way through the bank and say my goodbyes to everyone. Okay then. What? That was something all the best. Thank you. Hope you'll keep in touch. An hour later. Vlad, wait up. Meadow, what's up? I would have thought you would have been still catching up on work. Don't worry about that. You're leaving already? Yes, about that time. So can I help you? Here. Commandante Cactus, take it please. That stupid cactus. How come? He's yours now. Your lucky chum that will protect you. Of course he is. Just please keep it at your house for a while. I have a lot to do at work for the next few weeks, so I won't be getting home till late at night, so I'm not sure if I can look after it very well. The cactus. It only needs water every so often. Jesus. Once I've dealt with everything here, I'll take back the cactus to take good care of it. Please, will you take it? Okay, just make sure to come back, don't forget to come back and pick it up. Sure. After a few days. Whew, that's finally over. I can catch up on some sleep. No more pressure. I can kick back and relax. ... I wonder how Spada's doing. And he's still kind of depressed a little bit. ... Alright, I think that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Always ending up on the dots, because, you know, why not? Why not end on dots? That's my favorite thing to write in chats. Alright, see you on the next video, which hopefully will be tomorrow, after, you know, you watch this one. Alright, peace out.